Hi, I'm Scott Pankos with Xylo Therapeutics. Today we're going to talk about nitric oxide, perhaps the most important molecule that our bodies produce. It led to the Nobel Prize for Medicine. It was awarded Molecule of the Year, often referred to as the miracle molecule. And its mechanisms of action are listed there, all of which are rather important. Unfortunately, we lose out as we age. As shown there, at about 60, we're at about 10 to 15% of our NO capacity. Cardiovascular consequences are severe, as depicted there. There are other severe consequences, including wounds that will not heal, stamina issues, erectile dysfunction, and a wide variety of other disorders. The problem is NO is simply not bioavailable. It's very challenging to get it back into the body. It's a gas. It's unstable, highly reactive, with a half-life of seconds. Many people have tried, but those that have found themselves boxed in because they all went the traditional Stover method route. Our scientists, however, decided on the Brinker method. It was challenging, but 10 years ago, they came up with the first generation. That patent has been issued. Recently, they came up with the second generation of the technology. That patent was just filed, and we are making continual improvements from that point on. Nanopods in powder form are shown there. A close-up shows the glassy nanopods are highly porous. That's where the NO resides. The final product form will be a cream or a gel or a spray, and it will generally be applied topically, but can also be applied nasally. Nanopods form a patch-like layer in the stratum corneum. They're very effective at getting into the stratum corneum. As depicted there, they form a layer but without a patch. And they persist there for several days and release their payload. In a pigskin, we demonstrated this when we fluorescently labeled the nanopods red. And as you can see, 12 microns deep, a patch-like layer is formed, and those red labeled nanopods persist for quite some time. NO release profile is very impressive. Over 2.5 days of sustained nitric oxide release in skin-like conditions. Efficacy has been demonstrated with our NO releasing nanopods in over 50 published papers. The long list of these can be seen on our website. Importantly, NO has been demonstrated to be efficacious in human beings. Icaria got FDA approval for blue baby syndrome using the gaseous form. Mallinckrodt bought them for $2.3 billion shortly thereafter. And a variety of other people with far inferior delivery systems had demonstrated phase 2 or better results in human beings, and you see the list there. The competitive advantages over these people are shown here. Novan is a direct competitor with a topical. They have toxicity issues. They have mechanism of action issues, cost issues. A bunch of other people have devices that are expensive, require a doctor's visit, and you don't get sustained nourishment of your body with nitric oxide. Suffice it to say, with respect to safety, NO is safe, and our nanopod delivery system has also been demonstrated to be safe. We demonstrated after we showed that NO can be sustainably delivered with our system, that a variety of other payloads can be successfully delivered. All varieties of cannabinoids, especially CBD, curcumin, lidocaine, nicotine, anything with a patch, we can do without the patch, and we save on the cost and the hassle of a patch, so we have a clear competitive advantage vis-a-vis the patches. Curcumin release profile is shown here. We think we can get 24 hours of sustained nourishment of the body of curcumin. It can be a wonder supplement, we think. The key is non-staining. We demonstrated that in rodents. The CBD was challenging, but we think we can get at least 12 hours of sustained nourishment of the body of CBD with our nanopods. We've shown that cannabinoid-loaded nanopods do work in a lupus model of mice with stunning results in reducing the size and number of lesions. The other key properties of our system are shown here. Very low cost, easily scalable. We hope to finish the scaling process soon, and highly tunable. The head of the Nanodermatology Society talks about our nanopods being the fourth generation of drug delivery. He calls it simply transformative, with clinical applications being endless. With the range of products that we have to offer, we have to focus. We have a ROI-driven strategy where we first forge partnerships that drive cash flow, use that to then achieve FDA clearance using a rapid pathway, and then use those combined cash flows to go after large and valuable Rx opportunities. The long list of partnership opportunities are listed here related to prong one. Our goal is to forge 20 of these by the year 2020. We're in early stage discussions with quite a few people, and we will be announcing a major partnership soon. Stay tuned. Direct to consumer, we think we have the next Proactiv. We won't go into details here, but our NO-loaded nanopods hit every single mechanism of action of acne, and no other product does that. We think we can be in the nail fungus treatment. We have 2 papers published. One shows we're better than terbinafine, which is the #1 OTC active ingredient. The other shows that our NO plus Jublia is better than Jublia by itself. Prong 2 involves rapid clearance using the 510(k) pathway. Using predicate devices, we'll inherit their label. You see the indications here. They're exquisite matches with our mechanism of action. Might require a safety study. After we get approval, we're going to do a head-to-head against Eucrisa, which is a billion-dollar blockbuster. Recent examples of people adding stuff to a drug device are shown here. 2 companies have gotten clearance here in the last 3 years. One added ceramides, the other added lidocaine. We then go head-to-head against Eucrisa. The bar is not high. You see their phase 3 trial results shown there. They barely demonstrated efficacy. We think we can do better than that. These are anecdotal, but we have a scientist with atopic dermatitis, 10 days of topical of daily applications. His condition cleared. Different type of dermatitis, very similar results. Prong 3 involves RX indications, but only after we generate enough cash flow from prongs 1 and 2. We have some wonderful applications that have some great papers behind it. The current Zylo team is listed here. I have lots of CEO experience. I ran a public company, NASDAQ traded for 10 years, built a world-class executive team, and we forged big dollar partnerships with Pfizer, Merck Serono, Biogen, Idec, J&J. And the beginnings of another world-class executive team is listed here. We are looking for $4 million. 1.3 million has already been committed by a lead group in a Series A preferred round. This is with a pre-money valuation of $8 million, which we think is quite reasonable. That might be all the money that we need. If another round is required, it should be at a large uptick in valuation, hopefully in conjunction with an IPO. With this wide-ranging suite of products, we plan to bring transformational and affordable therapies to the world's population. And with our low cost, we can do that for $1 a day. And we think that is a billion-dollar idea. Thank you very much. Have a good day.